2025. Got a message before I close my eyes. Some people are suffering from personality disorders. Yeah, personality disorders, personality problems. Symptoms of that is wanting to be somebody else. That's a personality disorder. That's a dis-ease because you should be pleased with yourself. You should not be, you know, too pleased. You should not be pleased to want to be nobody else, let alone trying to carry on like you somebody else. That's a personality disorder. A lot of people are suffering from personality disorders because their own insecurities, their own impurities. It's just a whole bunch of different things that cause people to suffer from personality disorder. Um, Trying to take somebody else's life so you can live their life. That's a personality disorder. Destiny swapping, personality disorder. Um, Using somebody else's identification and not your own, personality disorder. A bunch of insecurities, childhood trauma, trauma bonding. Um, just a lot going on with that. But the main one is personality disorders. You should want to be who you are. You should always want to be who you are. God does not make mistakes. No, God does not make mistakes. So you should always want to be who you are, live in your own essence or in your own nature. You should never want to be anybody else. Never. You should never want to be anybody else. It's a personality disorder. And like I said, a lot of people in this world are suffering from that. Even the children now are suffering from personality disorders. They see some other child doing better than them, reading more than them, just doing different stuff than they do. And people get, different spirits that happen to ride them their whole life, like jealousy, envy, greed, just stuff that people don't need. They don't need that. The kids even be jealous of other kids because of what they have or what they did and stuff. And that should not be even the spirit amongst none of us. Like, and then when people carry that spirit, it's like when you go to other people or go around other people, the spirit can jump off of one person and go to another person and stuff too. And that is a personality disorder, but it is, and people do not want to accept that. Um, you know, a lot of people are insecure about themselves. People don't want to accept it. They don't want to admit it. Admittance is the first thing. Like first you gotta admit it and then accept it. Like, yeah, this is, you and who you are, and try to get rid of that scar. Because those are a lot of scars that people have not gotten rid of. They haven't. They haven't got rid of holding on to the same scars and then adding more to it and can make you be delusional. Like you need to go to a mental ward. Seriously, because it's not that hard to be yourself. I mean, it's easier to be yourself than to try to be somebody else. I mean, ain't it? I mean, for me, it is. I mean, it's better to just be yourself. I mean, people gonna like you. Some people not gonna like you. And if you like yourself, then it doesn't matter, right? Well, it should matter. It shouldn't. Personality disorders. A lot of people are suffering from personality disorders. Anytime that you waste your whole life basically wanting to be somebody else, walk in the presence of somebody else, walk in the shoes of somebody else. Like, come on, even if you wear the same size, it does not matter. The lies is that you still are you. That's who you're going to be. And eventually, you have to show your own ID, eventually, or it's going to show up for free. Seriously. And that's, well, spirituality. It is. So I was talking to somebody today and they was like, they don't, do the religion thing. And I was like, I don't either. I don't do religion. I do spirituality. I don't do religion because religion will have people knowing that stuff is wrong, but they'll just go along. Religion do that. And that's why they made religion so strong because people know, like, what's going on, it's wrong, and you're just gonna go on because that's what religion be on. No, that's not. No, that's a personality disorder, baby. It's personal. It's within. That means personality is personal. The first thing it says is in that disorder is personal. It's a personal disorder. It doesn't have anything to do with nobody else. Most of the time, majority of the time, people be battling with their damn self. And then that's why they want to go outside of themselves. I gotta fight you, and I gotta bully you, and I gotta trick you, and I gotta control you, and all that. But you're doing all that, but you haven't even got your own self control back. See, that's where we're supposed to be moving at, like getting your self control. Know that everybody don't have the same goals. We're not out here for the same reasons. And if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you shouldn't have to worry about nobody else and what they're doing or how they're doing, if they're doing better than you, because you got stuff that you got to do. It's simple. It's so simple. People have made life so hard, so hard. But why? and then be scared to damn die. Why? No, seriously, be scared to die. Because if it wasn't, then you'd be dead. You see what I said? You'll be dead. So a lot of people, y'all just gotta let y'all personality disorders go and work on yourself some more and some more and some more until you are sure of who you are, and that's how you really get far. It's that full moon energy. It's just telling me that people see what it be. Some people just don't want to see. Yeah. Um. And you can pass it down to the family. That same spirit where everybody's carrying it in the family, and then the next family come, and then the babies come, and the babies acting like you act just like them. You act, yeah, and that's good. That's a good thing. No, that's a personality disorder, baby. Passed down through the family too. And you can always give those diseases or disorders. You can give it back to. You can. You don't have to. This don't have to be a family thing. It don't have to be a family thing. But yeah, personality disorders are, yeah, very, well, it's not rare. It's not rare. Mm-mm. It's a lot of personality disorders in there. hmm it's time to do better, people. And the warning, the shots have been fired. The shots been fired. The trumpets have sounded, and it is really time for the world, no, the people in the world to really just get grounded. And what is so wrong with that? Personality disorders. That's where y'all at. No, that's the only thing wrong with it, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with everybody want peace, and nobody got to worry about no thieves. Nobody got to worry about shooting and all that. If everybody was so loving and godly and all that, it would not be none of that disruptive contact. It wouldn't. It wouldn't be none of that. So y'all got to get your personality disorders back. Get yourself back in alignment with the universe, not with the people that they say discovered this place first. No, baby, no. They was lost at sea, and they found somebody that they didn't think could be. But no, we it's personality, personality. Some people want to really be, but listen, baby, God made you who you are. Be happy. I mean, just be your own star, baby. Be your own star. I'm not gonna waste y'all time, but I just had that on my mind. Like, golly, so that's what these people are suffering with, personality. And some people, they be so, how can I say it? Dead in the head. Some people are really dead in the head to where they just really think that, well, that's robotic. That's robotic. And some people have robotic personality disorder. Like, what you want me to do now, and I will do it for you. That type of stuff. Robotic too. It's robotic. Like, if you ain't got it, you just ain't got it. Like, you can't. Don't worry about it. But yeah, just keep it right there. And God does care if you care. And God is everywhere. And God does share information with people about people that don't care, especially with us being God children, really down here. Um, Today I did me a little secret mission. I had talked to two people today. I did me a little secret mission today. I took my letters out, and I was telling them that I had to come out and tell them that they needed to talk to somebody, and I had a message for them. So the first person I talked to, they was like, I was like, well, I got a message for you. I gave them 11 letters because today was the 11th, and we did with the 11th thing. So I put out the 11 letters, and I think it was one of them was their son, one of them was their a partner, and I think one of them was somebody else. I'm not sure, but it was three people that they knew, and somebody came out too that I knew. But anyway, they was like, I said, well, maybe we need to call and check on him or whatever, check on him or whatever. And he was like, he was thinking about it. Anyway, because they hadn't talked to one of them was their son. So they was like, they hadn't talked to their son in a while. They was thinking about it in a way, and for me to bring the message. So I was like, okay. The second one was kind of funny because I put out the 11 letters and I told the dude, I was like, it's something about a girlfriend, BS, which is bullshit, and $600. And guess what he said? He was like, man, yeah, it's a bullshit with my girlfriend, and yeah, it's about some money. And then guess what he said? He said, get your ass out of here. And get your ass out of here, because how the fuck do you know that? I said, well, I'm just giving a message. I said, y'all need to, if it's gonna be right, y'all got to cut all the bullshit out and get it together. He's like, you right, you right. I was like, yeah, you got to get it together, man. And if not, then just let that shit go. Because if not, it's going to keep on being bullshit. He was like, yeah, you right, you right. Then when I was leaving, he was like, you know what? He said, man, that's some real love. For real, well, that's what I came to do, honey. Just show a little love and shit. That's all. Like, it don't have to be one call. That's all. Richard Swartz, you need to be trying to call somebody. Richard Swartz, reach out. But yeah, that's what love is about. It's just putting it out like, damn, you don't never know when somebody might need it though. But if you got a personality disorder, it ain't gonna be right though. It ain't gonna be right though. That went over somebody's head. But it's okay. Sometimes it be that way. And God say, if I made you that way, then stay. And don't get no more butt lifts and titty drops and all that stuff. No way. Tomorrow.